Night is a time where the House of the Hearth goes to rest. Unless you're an agent and you have some missions, or you're Arlecchino. But even then, everyone has to rest. Eventually. But for you, night has teeth. You lie awake long after the House of the Hearth has gone still, staring at the ceiling. Every thought in your head feels too loud, and you try to focus on anything else. But then, what's even louder are the sound of footsteps. You're pretty sure you're imagining them. You've put the young ones to sleep already, and no one should be in the halls, which makes all of this all the more scarier. And yet, you don't turn the lights on. You don't call for help. You just endure until the door opens. Arlecchino does not announce herself. She already knows you're awake. She can tell, easily. You haven't slept. You've been here for an hour, she says quietly. And you sigh. I wasn't tired. She hums once, unconvinced, and closes the door behind her. The room dims further as she approaches, her heels silent against the floor. She stops beside the bed, her eyes tracing the rigid line of your shoulders, the way your hands are clenched in the sheets like you're bracing for something. You have any nightmares recently? You hesitate, then shake your head. No, but I just don't want to close my eyes. That earns you a pause. She sits on the edge of the bed, careful not to jostle you. Tell me why. I'm here to listen, she says, and your throat closes up. But you try to talk anyway, wanting to get it off your chest. Because when I do, I'm back there, or I'm helpless, or I wake up and I don't know where I am. I'm just so scared when I sleep. It feels like I'm giving up control. Like I'm vulnerable and anything could happen to me. Her gaze sharpens with understanding. You don't feel safe when you're unconscious. You nod, ashamed of how small that sounds out loud. She exhales slowly. Then, she looks at you. Move over. What? Move over, I said. She lies back beside you without waiting for permission, resting on top of the covers. Close but not crowding. Her arm does not wrap around you yet. She lets you decide what you're comfortable with. I'm not here to force you to sleep. I'm simply here to make it necessary to stay awake. You can't stay all night. You wouldn't do that. She smiles. Who knows? Maybe I will. If I want to. Well, do you want to? What do you think? You don't respond. But you blush. She's really doing this. For you. Silence settles again. But it's different now. Heavier and safer. Your breathing starts to slow despite yourself. I took control away from you once, she says softly. It's understandable you wouldn't want to be in that position again. I don't find it strange that you're afraid to be vulnerable. But I hate it, Arlie. It would be even weirder if you didn't hate it. I would be more worried about your survival instincts. You'd chuckle. At least she was right about that. Her hand lifts, then rests slightly over yours, squeezing gently. I need you to know that whatever happens, I will be here. If you wake up afraid, I'll still be here. If your mind tries to drag you backward, I will be your anchor in the present. You squeeze her hand back without thinking. What if I fall asleep and what if I don't wake up fast enough? She turns fully towards you then, her expression uncharacteristically gentle. Then you'll wake up to me, she says simply, and you let out a shaky breath. You sound so sure of yourself. That's because I am. You have to trust me to guard you. I care about you, Ion, and that makes you my responsibility. And anything that occurs within the walls of this house is done under my watch. So when I tell you you have nothing to worry about, you have to trust me. You rest your forehead against her. You don't make it hard to trust you anyway. I believe whatever you say, Arlecchino. I would advise against being so trusting. But so long as you're only this way with me, then I wouldn't mind, she says, and you chuckle, nodding. Don't worry about it. Only with you. And soon enough, with her presence, you're able to actually fall asleep. And she stays there. So when you wake up to her beside you, just as she promised.